morning, everybody. I'd like to say welcome back to another edition of our SIB Strength and Resistance series. Today, we're going to be working on some joint mobilization as well as strengthening the muscles around those joints. Okay, so start off, as usual, we're going to get our warm up in. So right now, we just moving in place. Okay, this can be done from a seated position as well. If you're not too comfortable standing, okay, you can do it from a seated position. Okay, just move your knees up, just drive those knees up, move your arms. You can do this for 30 seconds. You're just getting some movement, just prepping those muscles, getting some blood flow, getting our heart rate up. Just getting ready to get some work in. We're going to get some nice stretching, okay, as well as strengthening exercises. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, now we relax, and we can do it another 30 seconds again. Okay, just getting that heart rate up. You ready? Let's go again. So we move our arms, trying to move our legs as well. Just driving that knee up, getting those arms moving, getting the nervous system ready, getting that heart rate up. You got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, so today, as always, we're going to be working with our broomstick as well as our 2 bottles of water. Okay, so start off, we're gonna get some stretches in. Okay, to start. So start off by just loosening up. Basically, we just loosen up our wrist joints. So all we're doing is just getting some small little circles to start. Just loosening up those joints. Okay, we can do this for about 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'll shake it out. We can do it again. One more time. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. You shake it out. Now you can stretch the muscles around or wrist. Okay, so what we're doing is putting our hands in the other one and just press it now. Once again, we can hold this for about 10 seconds. Okay, so just feel a nice little stretch in those muscles around our wrist. Okay, so we just hold it. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now shake it out. Now we can switch it the opposite way. So we can turn our hand around. Just push it down. Just feel a nice little stretch in the top of our hand. Okay, right by our wrist. So we hold this for about 10 seconds as well. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now we can switch side. Do the same thing. So open our hand. Put our other hand in the top of this one. Just feel a nice little stretch. Okay, feel a nice little stretch in those muscles of the hand, right around the wrist. All these muscles right here. Okay, just put a nice little stretch in those muscles. So 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now we can switch. Okay, just shake it out and we can switch. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, now remember with each stretch, you could go to your range of motion, whatever is comfortable to you. Okay, so you can go to your range of motion. Now with this stretch, you're going to be stretching our neck. Okay, so this time we're going to take our hand once again, put it behind us. Okay, and you just turn our head to the side. Feel a nice little stretch in those traps, those trapezius muscles, as well as the other surrounding muscles of our neck. Okay, so feel a nice little stretch. So we hold this for about 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now we can switch side. So we take our left hand, put it right down in at the bottom of our back. Okay, feel comfortable right there, and then just turn your head slightly. Feel a nice little stretch in those trapezius muscles, the upper back, right on up to our neck. Okay, feel a nice little stretch there. So we hold this again for about 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, now we're going to get a nice little stretch in the muscles at the front of our neck. Okay, so we can look up. Get a nice little stretch. Now we can look down, muscle in the back of our neck. Okay, just getting some movement in that cervical spine. Okay, up. There you go. Back down. Just a nice active stretch for those neck muscles. And down. We can do this one more time. Looking up. And down. Good job. Now shake it out. Okay, so now with our shoulders, with this one, we can just do some shoulder rolls. Okay, so we can start off by rolling our shoulders backwards. So we can do this for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, small nice little rolls. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now we switch the other way. Just rolling those shoulders. And some nice movement in those joints, loosening up our upper back or thoracic spine, as well as working on loosening up those shoulders. Do this for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now we can shake it out. Now we can stretch our upper back, all those muscles around the thoracic spine. So we just hold our hand out, feel a nice little stretch in those upper back muscles. So we can hold this for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we can switch the opposite way. Stretch all the muscles at the front of our body. Okay, all those anterior muscles at the front of our body, all those pec muscles and all the muscles that are in the anterior chain. Okay, so we just hold this stretch. Push your chest out. Just hold this stretch for about 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now we switch again. Okay, so we take our hands, like to push it out to the front. You're just trying to slightly reach. Okay, just slightly reach. We hold this for 10 seconds. Remember, we only go to what's comfortable to us. Okay, to your range of motion. Just go to what's comfortable to you. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now Last one, I'm stretching the anterior chain. So we put our hands behind us, push your chest out. We just hold this 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, now we're going to get some nice little stretches in for our hips. Then we're going to get some water. We're going to get ready for a nice little workout. Okay, so this one we can put our hands on our waist, just like this. And just slightly rocking back and forth, just like this. Small little movements. Feel a nice little active stretch in those adductor muscles. Okay, those muscles of our groin. Those muscles help to, with movement, with our lateral movement. So by doing this, we just also helping to open up those hips. Okay, so we just opening up our hips, just getting some nice little stretch in that groin muscle. Do this for about 10 seconds. Nice little active stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, now we can do it again one more time. Okay. Make sure your toes are pointed straight ahead. Okay, you're maybe slightly wider than shoulder width with your feet. Okay, hands on your waist, and you're just rocking back and forth. Feel a nice little stretch in those groin muscles, those adductors. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now we can get a sip of water. Get ready for our workout. Good job. So take a couple deep breaths. Get some oxygen. Oxygen to those muscles that we just stretched. Okay, so now we can start off by getting a little cardio in. So as usual, we can get some boxing in. Do this for about 20 seconds. Just getting that heart rate up a little bit. Just getting some cardio. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7. Just extending those arms. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now you can shake it out. Okay. Now with this one, we're going to work our shoulders, as well as we're going to be working our posterior glute muscle. Okay, so with this one, we can stand to the side of our chair. So we're going to be working all those posterior muscles in an oblique sling from our right shoulder all the way down to our left glute. Okay, so what we're doing with this one, you can put your hand on your chair. Okay, so it's when you extend up, you're extending behind you as well with your left leg. Okay, so you're working all those muscles that go from our left glute right on up to our shoulders. So we hold our vitals, so we can do this for about 10 repetitions. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Okay, now we can switch side. Now we work the left shoulder as well as the right glute. all that oblique sling, okay, or backs are like this, they're like an X. They're muscles that connect from our, that muscles that connect from our shoulder all the way down to our hips, okay? So we're gonna be working those muscles right now. So what we're doing, taking a water bottle, so as we bring it up, working our right glute as well. All those posterior muscles, the glutes, the hamstrings, all those muscles are getting worked. Our shoulders, our left lat muscles, right on up to our shoulders. So we do this for 10, okay? That's 2, 10 repetitions. 3, 4, 5. As soon as we come up, we're just extending our foot behind us the same way. 6, 7, that's 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Now we can switch side. Do it again for one more set. Okay, so same thing. So as soon as we bring our arms up, we extending behind us as well. Just working those muscles off our shoulder, working the lats, working the glutes, all at once. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Now we switch side. Last set. So we just, when we go up behind, extend our arm up, we extending our leg behind us as well. That's 2. So we're working that glute, working our lower back muscles. Okay, all those muscles are getting attention. 3, 4, 5, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Okay? Now, once again, you can take a sip of water. Good work. With that exercise, it touches all those muscles from our upper back, all the shoulder muscle, all the muscles that surround our shoulders, right on down to our hips, okay, our glutes, our hips, hamstrings, all those core muscles are getting some attention. Okay, so with this exercise now, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be working our upper back muscles. Okay, so with this one, we can do it from a seated position or you can stand, whichever one is more comfortable to you. Okay, there's no wrong way to do this. Okay, so basically, now we're doing, you can slightly bend your knees, take the water bottles, and you're just extending our arms out. 10 repetitions. As you go out, you squeeze those upper back muscles together. Okay? Extend our arms out, squeezing those upper back muscles. That's 4. Do this for 10 repetitions. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Now we relax. Relax for about 15 seconds. Get some air. A couple deep breaths in. Let it out. Breathe in through your nose. Let it out. Okay, now we got another set. So we're doing the same thing. Okay, slight bend in your knees, or you can sit from a seated position. If you do it from a seated position, okay, you would sit right here, maybe slightly at the front of your chair. Put the water bottles out. You're just coming up this way, same way. Okay, so I'm just going to demonstrate it this way now from the chair. You get the same effect as if we were standing up. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. That's 8. That's 9. And 10. Good job. Okay, now with this exercise, we're gonna do this one standing up. So with this one, we still got our water bottles. Just now we're gonna get some shoulder shrugs. Okay, just strengthen the muscles around the neck, around the cervical spine. Okay, just strengthen all those muscles. So what we're doing, we're just coming up and squeezing. Squeeze for about 2 seconds, relax. Okay, so we're gonna do 10 repetitions. That's 1. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. That's 7. That's 8. That's 9. And 10. Good job. Okay? Strengthening those trapezius muscles. These muscles right at the back of our neck. Right? These muscles right here. We're strengthening those muscles just by doing these shrugs. Okay? Getting a nice little contraction in those muscles. So once again, we're going to do it for 10 repetitions. So we're coming up, just squeezing, we holding it for about 2 seconds. 1, 2, then we relax. 10 repetitions. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 6, 7, that's 8, that's 9, and 10. Good job. Okay, now we can put our water bottles down. Now you can shake it out. You go, just feel a nice little contraction in those muscles, or those trapezius muscles at the back of our neck, right up into our cervical spine. Okay, so now we're going to concentrate a little bit on strengthening our hips. Okay, so what we're doing to start, we can get some psoas marches in. So we just bringing our knees up. Just firing those muscles at the front of our hips. We can do this for about 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now we relax. We're going to do this again for another 10 repetitions. Take a couple of deep breaths in. Recover. And we go again. 10 seconds. 10. Just bringing that knee up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now relax. Okay, just strengthening those hip flexor muscles. Okay, muscles at the front of our hips. Just getting some movement as well as getting some nice little work in those muscles. Strengthen those muscles. Keep those muscles strong. Once again, we're going to go for another 10 seconds. One more time. So we just driving those knees up. Getting some movement in those hips, strengthening those muscles. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now we can get some water. Good work, everybody. Good work. Get some water. Stay hydrated. Let the muscles recover a little bit. Last couple seconds. Get some nice deep breaths in. Breathe in through your nose. Let it out through your mouth. Good job. Okay, so now we're gonna get some squats in. Okay, we're gonna get some squats. Remember, you can hold your chair if you feel more comfortable holding on to your chair. Okay, you can hold on to your waist. You can put your hands out. Okay, if you're more advanced, okay, you can put your hands behind your head. These are called prisoner squats. I don't know why they call them prisoner squats, but that's the name of them. Okay, so now with this one, we just basically just gonna get some squats in. Okay, some partial squats. So we down and up, just working those muscles, working all those muscles, the glute muscles. The glutes are getting attention right now. Or quads, the muscles at the front of our legs, all those muscles are getting some attention right now. So we're going to do this for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, now we relax. With any exercise we do in terms of squatting and all those stuff, you take a little bit more time to recover. Okay, because those are some of the major muscles in our body. So with those muscles, we take a little more time to recover, as if we were doing shoulders or working our shoulders and all those muscles. Okay, so all the muscles in our lower extremities, we take a little longer to recover, and then we're going to go again. So we just relax a couple of seconds more. And we go again. Okay, so this time I'm gonna do this version. Okay, so to show you guys that, hey, this is not the only version. There's different versions to this. Okay, so this time I'm gonna hold my chair, partially squatting down. That's 2. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now we relax. So again, we relax a little longer. For these muscles, take a couple deep breaths in and relax. Allow those muscles to recover. Okay, now we can go again. Okay, this time I'm gonna do with my hands out. Okay, so all you're doing is as you go down, put your hands out. That's 1. Actually doing this for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now relax. Good job. So you take a couple of deep breaths in. Allow oxygen to get to those muscles to relax. Okay, now we're going to be using our broomstick for this one. Okay, so we're using our broomstick. We're going to be strengthening those adductor muscles. Okay, the abductor muscles are the muscles outside, on the outside of our hip, on the lateral side of our hip. Okay, earlier we stretched these muscles, which is our adductor muscles. So these muscles at the lateral side of our hip are the abductor muscles. Okay, so now we're going to strengthen those muscles so we can hold our stick out. We can hold onto a chair. Okay, keep our feet straight, feet pointed straight, and we're just touching the stick. Just touching the stick to the side. We can do this for 10 repetitions. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. 4. 5. That's 6. That's 7. That's 8. That's 9. There you go, that's 10. Now we can switch side. We can do the same thing. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slow and control. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Now you can switch side again. As we do this exercise, the leg that is down, we're also stabilizing. We're also working those muscles on the leg that's down. Okay, so with this movement, we're not just working the muscles that are on the leg that's moving, but we're also working the stabilizer muscles on the left side. Okay, so we're going to do it again for another 10 repetitions. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Now we're going to switch side. Last set. Just working those abductor muscles as well as working those stabilizer muscles on the leg that is down. Do this for 10 repetitions. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Okay, now we can, once again, we can take a sip of water. Take a couple of deep breaths. Good job. Now for this one, okay, we're going to be working our adductor muscles now, or groin muscles. Okay, so with this exercise, this time we're a little slightly wider than shoulder width. Okay, so we basically, you can hold your chair. So with this one, you just lean to the side. Okay, just lean, hold it for about 2 seconds, then come back up. We're going to do this for 10 repetitions. That's 2, 3, That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we're just working that left adductor muscle, okay? Make sure when we do this, our feet are pointed straight ahead, okay? Toes pointed straight ahead. And we just lean to the side. So we're going to do this again for another 10 repetitions. That's 2, 3, 4. Feel nice little tension in that left adductor muscle. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. That's 8. That's 9. And 10. Good job. Now we switch side. Okay, stay in the same stance. Now we just shift into the left. That's 1. That's 2. 3. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. That's 8. That's 9. And 10. Good job. Okay? So relax. Take a couple deep breaths in. Okay? So we're going to do it again for one more set. Okay, on this side. Okay, so we toes pointed straight ahead, feet a little wider than shoulder width. We just lean into the left. That's 1. That's 2. Remember, you only go to your range of motion, whatever is comfortable to you. Okay? Feel nice little tension in that right adductor muscle. That's 5. 5 more. That's 6. That's 7. That's 8. That's 9. And 10. Good job. Okay? Now we relax. Okay, so now we're gonna do this exercise. We can do this from a seated position. And this one, we slightly at the front of our chair, okay, at a comfortable position. We can take the stick. This one is called Good Mornings, okay? So now you can slightly open up your legs, toes still pointed forward. You can put the stick up on your shoulder, and you just leaning down, and coming straight up. Okay, so we're going to do this for 10 repetitions. Try to keep our back straight by keeping our chest up, keeping our torso up. Okay, so just think about your back being straight, your spine being straight, and we just going down, just slightly going down, working all those muscles in our posterior chain, all those lower back muscles. Okay, right on up to our thoracic spine is getting some attention right now. That's 6. That's 7. That's 8. That's 9. And 10. Good job. Now we relax. We're going to do this again for one more set. And then we're going to get some nice stretching in, okay, to finish our day. So we got one more set, 10 repetitions. That's 1. That's 2. You're getting some movement in those in the spine, as well as strengthening those lower back muscles and all those muscles in our back. That's 4, 5, that's 6, that's 7, that's 8, 2 more, that's 9, and last one, and 10. Great job, everybody. Okay, so now we can get some nice little cool down stretches in. Okay, we work some of those major muscle groups today. We worked our hips. Okay, we worked our shoulder, worked our upper back, lower back. All the muscles of our anterior chain got some attention today, or posterior chain, which is the muscles behind us. Okay, got some attention as well. So now it's time to stretch out. Okay, so with this stretch, okay, we're gonna be, okay, so you take your right foot, take your left foot, put it slightly behind you. You can hold your chair for leverage if you have to. Okay, so all we're doing with this stretch, we're just slightly leaning. Okay, so a slight little lean to the front, so you can bend your right knee just a little bit. You can lean just lean forward slightly a little bit. Okay, so you feel a nice little stretch in the front of our hips. Hip flexors, the psoas muscles, right on down to the or quads. Okay, feel a nice little stretch in those muscles. So once again, we can hold this for about 25 to 30 seconds. Okay, you can hold this stretch for about 25 to 30 seconds. It's a static stretch. Means that we're stretching in place. Okay, we're not moving, we're not active with this one. Okay, just static, just holding this stretch. So as we hold this stretch, we just breathe. We just hold this stretch, just hold this in place. Feel a nice little stretch at the front of our hips. By stretching and strengthening these muscles, it alleviates a lot of the times that we may sit down, we may be sitting down in our chairs, okay? Those muscles tend to get tight when we sit down in our chairs and stuff for too long. Okay, so we gotta give those muscles some attention. We gotta to stretch them as well as strengthen those muscles. Okay, so we got 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now we can switch side. So, okay, left foot up to the front. Right foot slightly behind us. Okay, you just dropping that right hip. Okay, just slightly leaning forward. Feel a nice little stretch in those muscles at the front of our hip. All those hip flexor muscles or quad muscles, psoas muscles or deep psoas muscles. Feel a nice little stretch in those muscles. Once again, we can hold this for about 25 seconds. So as we stretch, we breathe. Get some length back into those muscles that we just worked so they can relax. Ten seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now we come back up neutral. And remember, with our stretches, okay, with these static stretches, you only go to your range of motion, whatever is comfortable to you. You can stop at that range of motion, okay? So you don't have to go deep, deep, deep within the stretch, okay? As long as you feel a nice little stretch, that is fine, okay? To your range of motion. It's not supposed to feel very uncomfortable. If it feels too uncomfortable, then you can stop, okay? So now with this stretch, we can stretch our upper back muscles that we worked earlier. So same thing, we just holding this. Feel a nice little stretch in those lat muscles, all the muscles that surround our upper back. Once again, we just hold this stretch. Feel a nice little stretch in the upper back muscle. So you slightly reach forward just a little bit. If you want to intensify the stretch, you just reach forward just a little bit. Remember, you only go to what's comfortable to you. Okay? 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, now we stretch the chest muscles out. So this time we're putting our hands behind us. Feel a nice little stretch in those pec muscles. Okay, the upper chest. As well as the lower part of our chest. Feel a nice little stretch. So we just so chest up. Once again, we hold this for about 25 to 30 seconds. As you stretch, you breathe. Allow oxygen to get to those muscles. And relax. Just calming our nervous system back down to its original state. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. So now with this stretch, okay, we're going to be stretching our whole lateral side. Okay, the right side that we worked, all those abductor muscles and all those muscles. So we're going to slightly lean to the left. Feel a nice little stretch in these muscles down our hips, as well as our lats, all those muscles, okay? If you have to hold your chair, you can do that. Okay, so we do a nice little stretch in those muscles, all these on the lateral side. Feel a nice little stretch. If you want to intensify the stretch a little bit, you can turn and go a little bit deeper, okay? This one, you can, the muscles of your lower back, your quadratus lumborum, your QL muscle, you're going to feel a nice little stretch in that muscle as well. Feel a nice little stretch in your adductors, as well as the muscles on the right side. The right side of your lower back, QL muscles, your quadratus lumborum muscle, feel a nice little stretch in that muscle. So once again, we hold this. Got about 10 seconds left with this one. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now last stretch right here on this side. Stretch the opposite side now, okay? Once again, we can hold our chair with our right hand. Put our left hand up. Just lean to the side. Feel a nice little stretch in that outside hip, okay? If you also want to feel a nice little stretch in that lower back on the left side, okay, you can slightly turn your arm a little bit and then lean a little bit more. You feel a nice little stretch in that QL muscle to the lower side of the left side of our back. Okay, that muscle, we worked that muscle earlier. Okay, when we were doing our shoulders, as well as working our opposite glute. Feel a nice little stretch in that QL muscle. Remember, with these stretches, you go to your range of motion, whatever is comfortable to you, okay? Got about 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. Good job. Last stretch. We're going to stretch our neck. Okay, so this one, put our hands behind our back. You can take your hand if you want to. Feel a nice little stretch in that upper trapezius muscle on the right. That's muscle we worked earlier as well when we did our shoulder shrugs. Okay, feel a nice little stretch. You can take your hand and hold this. You could also do it by not using your hand if you have to. Okay, it's just an option. Feel a nice little stretch in the neck muscles, trapezius muscles. Feel a nice little stretch. Nice little stretch right here, those muscles. As we stretch, we breathe as well. Allow oxygen to get to the muscles and relax. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one on this side, okay? So do the same thing. Take our left hand, put it in the lower part of our back, and we just lean to the side. Lean to the side. Feel a nice little stretch in those trapezius muscles on the left side. You just breathe and relax. 15 seconds left on this one. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now we come back neutral. Okay? Once again, it's a pleasure joining you guys. We got some good work in today. We got some joint mobilization. Okay, we loosen up our wrists. We got some lengthen those muscles that surround our wrists. Okay, we got some working in our hips as well as our shoulders. Okay, so it was a great session today. Once again, thank you guys for joining us. And again, I'll see you guys next week. Good job. Be safe.